Hey dudes, John here, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys something that I think is, well, there's a little glitch there, that is kind of cool. It's a website that helps out with the game Minecraft. There's quite a few websites out there that are helpers for Minecraft, but this one in particular I've been using lately for armor stands. I'm going to show you guys this really quick. It's probably really simple. If you guys know commands, you could spawn this in yourself. This just makes it a whole lot easier, because right now, if you're in Java, if you're in Bedrock, you're fine. You have armor stands you can position however you like, and you can right click it and then it'll make the arms move. Well, in Java, there's no arms on armor stands, and that makes it kind of dumb. But I understand why. It's so we could modify them to the nth degree. I'm going to show you guys this cool website. Let's go ahead and jump over to my web browser. This is the website I'm talking about. It's hasselkern.com/Minecraft-armor stand. It's really basic. I really like how simple it is. But you have an armor stand right here. I don't know what this, but I think it's just a tab so you can grab it and move it around. So you can kind of see what you have. A basic armor stand, same that you do in Minecraft, right? In Minecraft Java Edition. But we have options here. So it depends on what version you want to use it for. Obviously, you can go 1.18 and all the way up to 1.16 and above. And that's what we're in right now, 1.16.5. So let's go ahead and test it out there. So the cool thing is we can make it have all these different options. You can make it invisible. You can make it invulnerable. Once it's invisible, it's already invulnerable, but you can make it invulnerable if it's visible, so it can't be broken by somebody else, right? You can make it, you can give it persistence, no base plate, which is kind of cool. You can remove the base plate entirely. No gravity, meaning you can have it up in the air. You can show arms, which is my favorite option right here. And you can make it tiny, which is really freaking cool. You can give it a marker and center correction, which is, I think it's a center on the block where you're placing it, so it's not off to one side or the other. Pretty positive that's what it does. Well, okay, so with show arms, this is the one thing that makes it really unique is you can rotate it. So right now it's facing you. You can make it face away from you depending on how you're going to position it and how you want it to turn. Do a whole 360 degrees on that. You can also turn the head this way, this way, and this way. So you can position a helmet in a weird position if you wanted to give it something unique. Same with the body. You can make it rotate. The legs do the same. You can make it sit, basically. And then the arms, like if you want the arm out like this, like so, and like so. And then you can enable equipment. This is really cool too. You can tell it what you want in either hand. You could give it boots automatically. So if I want to give it like netherite boots, armor, any kind of armor I want, leggings, blah, blah, blah. That's really simple. Helmet specific, item name, player name, an image URL, or gift code. So this is, I believe that you can actually name it someone's head and it'll give it that person's head. Then you can give it a custom name. So you can show the custom name. Like if I want to call it my armor. I'm just giving it a random name. It's nothing really that it's going to do. I can show that in the string, and then over here I can give it a different color if I want it to be I don't know, light purple, right? Make it bold. If it's more than 250 characters, which this probably is, you have to use a command block, and you can obviously just do a give command block option right here, and then you can type this into a command block and press a button, and then it'll place it. But then you also have to give it coordinates of where you want this to be placed. So because of that, I'm going to remove some of this stuff here, like show armor name, show the name and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it as this. Okay, so this gives me an armor stand that has the arms out. Let's put one arm down and then leave one arm out. And then we're going to basically just copy this text here. You can click it to highlight it. Command C or Control C, depending if you're on a Mac or not. Go back to Minecraft, blah, blah, and wherever you want to place it. Like we want to remove this. We want to place it right there. We're going to type in the command and we're going to press enter. And there it is. So now, because on this one here, I can't obviously place a sword. This one I can. It's in the wrong hand, but nonetheless, he's got a sword. But now he's pointing at you at the window. There we go. Now he's like, you. Well, he's got a sword. He's menacing. So yeah, that makes it really, really simple as opposed to just using our standard armor stands. So all you gotta do is put slash and that command. A lot of servers obviously won't let you put commands in, but some servers have armor stand and item frame controls already on them with Bungie that you could control this yourself through there, through some type of GUI. This is basically made for your own server if you don't have that capability, or if you have a modded server that you're not going to be using Bungie on, or for your own personal maps. So you can place really cool things down like these really, really cool armor stands. Let's go ahead and go back to this. I'll show you one that's going to be invisible, which is really cool. We'll make it invisible. We're going to put this arm down. We're going to put this arm up. Probably at this degree, and then we're going to rotate them probably right there. We're going to go back to the game, and we're going to place it right here. Okay. And then if I want to give it this, we can have a floating item kind of wherever we want on the map. So that's kind of cool, and you can walk right through it. It's not a big deal, but you can place really unique positioning for these guys and have like stuff floating on the walls. I think that's really cool. Give it a sword. You can have a floating sword. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool, at least. You can't place anything down right there. If you did, you'd have to place it with a piston to shove it over, and you'd be able to shove a piston into a block into them if you needed to. But that's really neat. You can have floating items kind of around your house if you needed to. There is an item frame mod, obviously, that's like similar to this, but not full scale blocks like this. If we wanted to go ahead and make him miniature, we can go over here and we can make him tiny, make him small. And let's go ahead and copy this one, and we'll give it this block. Look, the block is tiny too. We can give it a tiny chest. There you go. So now you have a tiny chest. And if you were to give it no gravity, we wanted it up here. There we go. Now it can be floating. So you can have items floating around, and you can make things look really kind of cool through your map if you wanted to have like things look magically floating in the air, like Harry Potter's candles, stuff like that. You wanted a miniature and floating around in Hogwarts, or swords floating in the sky, or whatever you wanted. You would just have a bunch of invisible item frames, and you'd use this feature. That's really cool. I absolutely love this. Again, guys, this is just a really short explanation on how this works. I really hope you enjoyed. This is by no means fully extensive. You guys can go get into it and mess with it and make some really cool and amazing things with it. I'm sure you guys are a lot more talented than I am, so I'm excited to see what you guys turn out. I'll leave a link to the website down in the description if you guys want to check it out yourselves. If that way you don't have to type in the commands yourself, and you could probably figure out the commands on your own after copying and pasting so many times anyhow. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please click like if you liked, and click that subscribe button and that dumb little bell down below as well to follow along for future tutorials, as well as some gameplay coming up. All right, guys, till next time, see ya.